Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me. The reading I'm going to do for you today is to cover the dates of the 20th of April to the 26th of April. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross spread. I've already meditated and pre-shuffled the cards, and I'm going to do a final shuffle. If I could just quickly say, if you enjoy this reading, and if you would like to have more readings from me, if you could press the like button and the subscribe button, which doesn't cost anything, but it will just alert you to any future readings. I'd be really appreciative of that. Although I've been doing readings for many years now, I've not long started this YouTube channel, so I would really love to do more with this. So that would be great if you could. But anyway, let's have a look at what the universe has got to say to you today, Scorpio. I'll just lay them out as quickly as possible into this Celtic Cross spread. I was just setting, I'd forgotten to set my timer. YouTube have put new restrictions now on how long a new channel can put videos out, so I've got to be, which is fair enough, but I've just got to be very aware that if this reading went on too long, I wouldn't be able to upload it and share it, you see. So okay, let's see where we're going. Alright Scorpio, let's see what the universe has selected for you today. I don't do reversals. So at the heart of your reading is the Hope card. It's a major arcana. It's the Star card in Ordinary Tarot, and you're holding the Star of Hope in the palm of your hand. This is a lovely card to have at the centre, so there's something that you are very hopeful about. And we clarify as the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords signifies there has been a victory of some sort, or there feels like there's been a success of some sort, but it perhaps doesn't feel like the success that it perhaps should have been. These soldiers are quite wounded, so there's been a battle, there's been a success, a victory, but it'll feel at times a little bit like a hollow victory to you. But you've got a lot of hope here, and within the Hope card is balance coming in, but also healing. Healing comes from that card. So let's see what the challenges are. Well, there's certainly material and spiritual prosperity here. Now this has come out of the challenge. And there's something to do, this is the Seven of Swords, and there's something to do with, now this card can signify a third party situation. It doesn't have to be a third party as far as having a third person in the relationship. It could be to do with there's something interferes with the relationship, whether it could be an addiction, preoccupation with something else. A best friend can be like a third party situation. So however it resonates with you, Scorpio. So this is a challenge for your hope and going forward, for what you're hoping for. But something about the material and spiritual prosperity is also a challenge for some reason. So let's see where we're going. So in the root of this situation, there's no more growth with something. So this is the Harvest card. The fields have been ploughed, there's been a good harvest, but there's no more growth. So this is at the root of this matter. And with the Queen of Cups, this is the Queen of Love. She's a very sensitive, heartfelt queen, offering her cup of love here, up from the balcony. So this is a clarify for no more growth. So is this saying that there's no more growth with the energy of the Queen of Hearts? So let's just see. This is at the root of the matter. Has something come to an end, perhaps? But let's see. So the history leading on to the current situation of hope and the Five of Swords is accelerated motion. So this would be the Eight of Wands in ordinary tarot. So this is about fast motion, some communication that came in very quickly, I feel. But it's connected to the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Destiny. So whatever happened was destined to happen, Scorpio, and it happened quite quickly. So what's on your mind at the moment? Well, it's a major arcana. This is the Strength card. In this deck, it's called Power. We've got the man's face and the lion's face. So this is what's on your mind, remember. So this is about something to do with power. Is this to do with having a sense of power and autonomy? Or are you feeling perhaps that you don't? Because the clarifier is the Ten of Swords. And this is when we feel completely overwhelmed with what's going on in our mind, with overthinking something, worrying, anxiety. So, yeah, so the Ten of Swords. When the Ten of Swords comes out, though, it does mean that time is nearly over. That time of feeling completely flattened on the ground with something. It could be a feeling of betrayal as well. But that time is nearly over. But this is what's on your mind now, about strength and power, having the strength to cope with something that has been very difficult and painful, but will be coming to an end. And your power you've got, the power to your elbow, is your third eye chakra. This is the energy center in the middle of your brow. So this is a very spiritual card, and this is suggesting that this is part of your strength and power. It's your instinctive knowledge and understanding about things. You listen to your gut instincts. So this is a power for you, strength for you. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is you've perhaps set plans in motion, but you're now waiting for things to happen. You've set things in motion, but you're just at a time of waiting now for your plans to take motion. You see the lady looking up at the night sky. There's a shooting star there. So it's like she'd been wishing on a star, and she's waiting for that wish now to be fulfilled. And that links in with this third eye chakra, this knowing and understanding about things. So in your environment around you, there's something about you need to stand your ground, something about standing up for yourself, not wavering. But this isn't from inside of you, this is around you, something that needs to stand solid around you. And we've got the Queen of Swords, and as you know, the swords are about truthful communication, clear communication, cutting away that which is no longer needed. And this is the Queen of Swords. She looks very icy, doesn't she? She's looking very determined. She's holding a sword in her right hand, and she's prepared to use it if need be. So this is about standing around you. Need to stand your ground in your environment, and also speak clearly, speak the truth, or listen to what the truth is that's going on around you. Try to find out what is the truth around you, and be prepared to cut away that which is no longer needed. All right then, Scorpio, here this is what's in your hopes and fears. Now, this is the transformation card. So this would be the death card in ordinary tarot. And as you know, Scorpio, your sign is linked to the death card. But this is about transformation. So this is either your hope or a fear of something coming to an end, ready for a new beginning. And this link to that is the Eight of Wands. This is again come out. We've had that before. And this is about communication coming in, news coming in, receiving information about something. So this is either in your hope or your fear. So this information coming in about the ending of a cycle, ready for a new beginning. So this is what's in your hopes and fears. And then the outcome is your solar plexus chakra, which is about your power and autonomy. So remember, on your mind was the power card that was crowning you, which is about power. So the solar plexus is the energy center just behind your tummy button, if you like. And this is the energy center that is to do with our feelings of power and control and autonomy. So this is quite a good outcome for you. And it's to do with the Ten of Cups, which is a lovely outcome, isn't it? This is the happy family, having good relationships, close relationships, loving relationships. It's a very meaningful card. Just bear with me for 2 seconds, please, Scorpio. Okay. So the power and autonomy, strength, with the happy family, the contentment of having all of your needs met, a heartfelt card, which is lovely outcome. And then what's coming in is about, the Spirit is asking you to choose wisely going forward. This is from the heart part of the deck. It's like a Swiss Army knife, and the hands are pointing in different directions, but there's one pointing forward. The spirit birds are guiding it forward as well. So this is about, there's choices to be made going forward, and they want you to choose wisely. And then we've got the King of Swords. So we had the Queen of Swords, now we've got the King of Swords. And of course, again, this is about clear communication, clear, truthful communication. He's got his book of wisdom in one hand and his sword raised with the other, so he's ready to cut away anything that's not right or truthful away. And this is a clarifier for choosing wisely. Choose wisely, look into things, and this, I think, is a message that's come through quite a bit in your reading, Scorpio. All right. Just very quickly, I'm going to, we can have an oracle card, 2 oracle cards for Scorpio, please. What advice have you got for Scorpio, please? Right, we have the Rain card, which is purification. So this is about releasing that which no longer serves you. Like when we have a downpour, it washes away the mud and the slurry, washes away what's no longer ready, what no longer needs to stay around us. So it's a purification process. And then it's about perspective, gaining a different perspective on something according to how you're thinking about things. It's important to gain that different perspective. I'm going to bring it to a close now, Scorpio. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please come back and join me in the future. So do take care. Good luck going forward. Bye-bye.